Drakkenheim has fallen. The once shining capital of Westemar was devastated by unholy fire from the stars. 15 years later, adventurers, soldiers, Daisy, and cutthroats swarmed the city seeking riches, renown, and revelation within the ruins. But nightmares and death prey upon those very souls from within the shadows over Westemar. Welcome to the Shadows over Westemar. This is an unofficial live play based on the world of Drakkenheim by the Dungeon Dudes using the D&D 5e system. I am Ziggy, your showrunner, and I'm pleased to be here with Ohana.
Hi, it's all. I'm Alhana. My usual character is our lovely little Chaos Goblin, Sprock the Barbarian Goblin. But tonight, at least for a part of it, I am actually playing the guest character, Corwin, while Sprock is out of action.
Moose.
Hello, you cutie patooties one and all. I'm Moose. I'm still playing Hunter's Moon, the Twilight Domain Cleric, Way of Dying Light monk.
And Moose is also our lovely channel artist, who has been creating this lovely music that is currently playing. Hopefully it's at an acceptable volume. I won't fucking know until I listen to the VOD later.
Woo! Muted audio.
I can't hear.
Well,
I can't hear the music anymore. It says now playing currently nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is that I have that turned down, and per Ohana's request, I have it playing through OBS.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a much better idea.
Yeah.
We have Ozma.
Hi, I'm Ozma. I'm playing Annika Stroma, the Laneshi blood hunter who hurts herself.
And we have Timmy.
I am Kamai. I play Bastille Overseth, who is a arcane hand monk and a multi-class with a warlock, and I try to get my cousin to not hurt herself.
And fail
You
horribly.
can't stop me.
And last
I know I
session,
can't. That's why I said try.
last session, the party had adventured towards the Queen Park Garden in an attempt to gather a few materials for furthering the quest of Gerhard, who is currently out today due to a Ren Fair. The fucking nerd. And during their exploit in the Queen's Park Garden, they found the fucking Queen. They found Queen Lenore in a delirium-filled cesspit of contaminated water and a bunch of stolen shit from the castle.
Because we could not spend 5 minutes on the overmap.
No.
No, it's fine. We can find a way to make this work.
I also love the fact that they came here looking for the fucking Eldritch Lilies. And,
We found some.
you found...
Found a shitload
Well-
of them is what we found.
I didn't roll, so let's roll for how many Eldritch Lilies are here. 41.
I told you there'd be a shitload of them here.
That's a lot. Goddamn.
And hopefully my my graphical video recording is a lot better because I finally changed my fucking settings. So,
I like being able to read.
read this.
Oh, what are those characters? Can't, nope. Don't
Wait, I
understand.
actually have a handout for this.
Fuck you.
Oh
Fuck you. I just want to point out that this is the same DM who, on my first character's sheet, put a thing as a class resource of saying this bitch ate 27 hot dogs and died.
No, that was not me. That was not me.
I thought it was.
I put fucks given.
Well, who put the fucking hot dogs on my sheet?
I'm pretty sure that was Dragon.
Fuck all y'all.
Oh yeah.
Fuck all y'all.
Don't rainbow read you?
Don't rainbow read me.
Also, any extra musical accompaniment that appears throughout the background is my 3 dogs, aka the cult, who are fucking going at it, trying to play.
Playing blood sports, same diff.
I mean, they are
Hell yeah,
dogs.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And so we have introduced Lenore. Or rather, we have shown Lenore. And I believe now is the moment that the party quickly decides what the fuck they're doing.
Well,
Gerhard, get the fuck out of here.
Well, dang.
he's going on an after-school trip. Thanks. Thank you. Preach.
Stretching you out.
Let it.
That's
Thanks.
not.
So, if I remember correctly, we ended up on the history roll at the end of the last session, and the only person to recognize this person was.
You'd actually check that
I-
roll. Yep.
Yeah. I do believe I am the only one who knows.
Are you gonna fess up to the party?
Hunter's Moon begins to look Lenore up and down, very confused as to the state of her being, before turning his head to the party and saying, "Well, I suppose I should introduce you. This is none other than Lenore von Kessel herself. Appears to be hiding out in this little rat way ever since the meteor fell. As for her appearance, that's not what I remember her looking like. Something terrible, unnatural happened to her.
We fought for her.
How loud are you saying this?
I'm saying this just within. I'm saying this with a moderately hushed tone.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll with advantage on that then.
You gotta be
Oh.
shitting me.
Oh, thank God it was with advantage.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, she does not hear you say that.
The family we fought for in the war. I try to say quietly to.
Queen Lenore? I thought the whole royal family had died in the meteor strike.
That's what I thought.
Apparently not.
Apparently
I'm
Daisy
confused.
objects to that. She is very loud.
So, did she see the meteor strike?
I didn't hear.
Um,
None of them have been seen since then.
Huh.
every single member of the family went missing after that day.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, for our witness. I am Mistress Corbin. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My fellows here are Anna, Still, and Hunter's Moon.
I'll bow.
Hunter's Moon just kind of tips his head slightly towards Lenore as his arms are crossed.
I just bow my head.
We mean you absolutely no harm, but I know of several people that would be interested in your safe return.
She bows her head a little slightly in response to everyone else showing their respect and says, I'm sorry, my dogs decided that they were gonna run headfirst into my chair.
And play with the squeak toys.
Yep.
They're speaking for Lenore at this point.
Yeah, no,
If you
Lenore.
can't translate that from, if you can't translate squeak to English, I don't need to tell you what was just said.
I
I
can't
see.
I can't
I
wait to
know
have my
this.
own fucking
My
office.
name's Alhana, not Kronk.
That was one. Quick.
Lyric, you don't need to add to the background noise.
Let's see. I've got a whole host of these things to pull here.
Are y'all done? Okay, they seem a
Wrong
little tired
lever.
out. Okay. She nods her head in respect and says, "Oh, you're here with more of the clothes, right?"
Not exactly. We were here actually searching for eldritch lilies. But we work with essentially with the remnants of the city's guard, the hooded lanterns, and I am sure their leadership, whose head guy's name I've forgotten.
Drexel.
Especially Allies Drexel would definitely appreciate your safe return, and I'm sure they could do something for your condition.
Well, it's been a few days since I've seen him. It hasn't been since the banquet. He is doing well, yes?
He is, but I can't quite say the same for the city at the moment. But it has been a little more than a few days, Your Majesty.
No. It's... She starts kind of zoning out and just smiling at the flowers a bit.
Yeah.
You're fairly certain that the flowers are squeaking.
That's why she's looking at it. Now it's why she's smiling at the flowers. Okay.
I see that the web madness hasn't subsumed yet. Oh God.
Madam Web?
No,
Thinking the same thing.
No.
No. Not.
Not that. Hunter's Moon looks towards Lenore, and as she's being tranced away by the flowers, he sort of tries to wave his hand to grab her attention, and he says, "Lenore, how long have you been down here?"
Well, I remember the fireworks, and the handmaidens wanted to bring me here. And it's been a couple days.
You have not been very well aware.
It's been longer than 2 days.
It's been years,
It's been
Queen
years,
Lenore.
my queen.
Oh. No. Well, I am due for new clothes. I suppose I could send someone to go shopping for me.
Better than that, we could escort you to the Hooded Lanterns and Drexel. where you'll be much safer than you are here, and you can get all the clothes that you could ever want.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
I'll give you guidance.
Ooh. You know what I was gonna do? I was about to do that too.
It doesn't stack, unfortunately.
No,
yeah, I wish.
I know. I was gonna do it until he said it because I know it doesn't stack.
There it is.
15.
Oh,
Not a great roll.
well. She looks over at all the belongings that are gathered here. I suppose you could start packing up then. Elias's... His little girl knows what I like.
Oh.
It's not so little anymore.
She's not.
But yes, she can definitely help you. Anna, if you can start gathering up some of the Queen's things.
No help.
Yeah, I'll.
If you can start gathering some of these lilies that you're after, I will look after the Queen for now.
It'll be done.
Yeah, I'll help with packing.
Yeah, let the fish do the bitch work.
Oh God!
It's better.
Damn.
It's better than letting the fish near the water.
Yep.
This is an interesting place to swim. No, I'm kidding.
No roofie pools for you. I'm picking lilies.
Now the question is, who do I help?
But still, you can help your cousin.
It takes.
Fine.
I'm assuming y'all are just gonna bring it up to the carriage that our druid friend is guarding.
Our horns.
Yeah.
I'll just walk slowly behind my cousin while
It'd take
she does
about
everything.
maybe.
How many of these elder? Go ahead.
It'd take about an hour and a half to get all that stuff to the cart.
Okay.
How many of these lilies am I able to procure?
Give me a nature check.
Okay, this is not my role. Ha, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this ain't my role.
Okay, so what is gonna fucking happen? Let me get that little stat sheet.
I don't know.
Don't say that. Don't say they fall in the pool.
Oh.
Oh.
Moose,
What?
give me a Constitution save.
I win these.
All right, and then give me a Wisdom save.
I also win these.
You fail.
Motherfucker!
Do you want?
All right, so as you try to harvest this lily, you cut far too high in the stem, and a large puff of octarine pollen goes into your face, and you are charmed for 1 minute.
Son
Got
of a
that-
bitch!
Got that good dude.
Could be worse.
While you are charmed this way, you are considered incapacitated and must use all movement for your turn to walk as close to the roots of this blossom as possible.
Oh,
No.
fuck me.
Oh
Oh,
god.
fuck me. Shit. Okay. So where's I assume it's where the fuck I think it is.
Right about here, so I'm gonna need another Constitution save.
No.
God damn it. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I can see what's going on there.
Me and the cousin are busy.
Are you still under the effects of guidance?
potion. His guidance only
Alright,
works
so you
for
do not
one
get to-
test.
You do not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, I actually do need to open up Monsters of Drakkenheim for this ruling, because the module does not have the effects for delirium pools. Okay.
If you need a little help, I'll put in guidance for you.
Well, I was more wondering if Corin noticed
Yeah.
Hunter's Moon dazily walking, just striding into the fucking pool.
Alright. So, you just barely make your con save,
Thank God.
and then I'm gonna need a. Actually, with swimming, it'd be athletics, not acrobatics.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Okay.
You snap back 2, and then you realize you're treading water. It freaks you out. Let's see how well you're able to tread the water to get back.
Fuck you, knowledge from a past life. Fuck you.
Okay. All right,
15.
you are able to get back to the surface, but you do take 2d10 necrotic damage.
Oh god.
It's
Fucking get me out of here.
It's you take 10 necrotic.
Okay, I don't think I have those temporary hit points. I don't know why that's still on my sheet. So okay, 41. Those should be at 0. I don't know why I have 10.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't.
Hunter's Moon, fucking, as he's being jerked awake from this fucking charm that he's being put under, he swims back to the bay of the pool and starts freaking out, saying, "Nope, Corbin, you can cut those. Nope.
What happened?
I tried cutting some of those lilies for the queen over here, and I ended up getting... One minute I was cutting the lilies, and I got a fucking thing of pollen in my face. I woke up in that pool, and it hurt like hells.
That seems bad.
No shit.
Botany is not exactly my area of expertise.
Well, I'm not exactly a botanist, so if you want to take a crack at it, anyone else, go for it.
If no one else will, I will, because I'm reckless and I am slowly becoming a chaos demon in this.
I did get lilies from that though, right?
No.
Damn it!
Damn! I would, but
Oh,
I'd rather let your cousin do it. No, you go right ahead.
wait, no, you, wait. Are you actually good at nature?
No, that's why I say you do it.
Okay, wait, is anyone good at nature?
Do we need to go get the druid?
We need to go get the
I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna
You're gonna
have
do it?
some fun. I can swim, so like it's fine.
No,
In delirium water?
don't go in the. I will drag
least-
you.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh god. You have worse.
Knowing what I know is about to happen, can I pull Anna away?
Yeah, can I grab her?
Give me a dexterity check.
Can I help him?
I win these.
Well, with
I'm
the help
helping.
action, you would have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
then
So
let's do it.
you're able to. Well, technically, Anna would have to give the saves first.
Yeah.
So con save, then wisdom save.
Oh hell.
All right.
Oh.
You gain a level
Oh.
of contamination. Let's see if you're hypnotized.
How are we getting our ass kicked by plants?
Second time this was.
All right. So I'm also going to need a D6 on that contamination to see if you mutate.
Cousin.
Okay, so my contamination's up by 1, correct?
Should be it.
Mine is.
So one.
So now it's up to 2, is the point. And then roll d6.
Yep.
Don't roll a 2 or less.
Ooh.
Okay, you're safe.
Ooh.
You do get hypnotized by the pollen, but they're successfully able to pull you back before you enter the water. And I'm assuming they're using their action for that to shake Anna back to consciousness.
Yes, I am immediately trying to shake Anna free from the charm.
I'm shaking my cousin.
Does the party need the DM's common sense for a moment?
Nope. Fuck these plants.
And I was going to suggest, before nature checks, guidance. And if anyone can cast Bless, that will also help.
That would be helpful. That would be helpful. Okay.
I did
If
that.
any- Yeah. If
can do-
anyone feels ballsy enough, I can cast Bless, but I fuck these plants, honestly.
I could do guidance.
Oh,
Yeah, I can cast Bless. That's fine.
You can?
would Mage Hand help any?
Oh.
I mean, there's
Probably.
also this wonderful thing called the help action for the nature check that no one thought of.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. I mean that wouldn't have helped with my roll, but like,
Yeah.
actually, can I wait? If I'm helped, can I try again with Mage Hand? Oh, I've got. And would that help? Would that
Mage
make it so I'm not?
Mage Hand would just give you advantage. That, like, you
Okay.
can't get double advantage.
Okay. Well, maybe I can use Mage Hand to help other people or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, technically you can, just not in this specific instance.
Situation. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I think I think the hand would need a little bit of help. Because I had to fucking cut those stems, and I got my
That's
shit
true.
wrong.
Yep.
Oh, right.
The only way I know of to get basically double advantage is Elven Accuracy with advantage on the attack roll.
Hmm.
It's like those in those movies when you hit a gas pipe and it spews gas.
Okay. So, question has to be asked: am I casting Bless, or are we deciding to say fuck this?
You've got Bless, you've got Mage Hand, which you can get the advantage and get guidance as well.
Yeah, I got guidance.
Emmett can cast Guidance. I can cast Bless.
I can gas guidance.
Oh, I just looked at. They changed the mutation table, by the way. There is no longer a chance for you to lose your limbs.
Damn. Sprock got hit with that pre-patch bullshit. Damn.
But yeah, so so do you want? So is it going to be me trying again with Mage Hand and taking all the risk but having advantage with Bless and Guidance?
I think I will cast Bless on the person who has the highest intelligence score.
That's a good point. Who's got the highest intelligence score?
Not me.
Not me.
I'm sitting at an 8.
I think Corn.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Wait, what? Yeah, what?
If only you had a apothecary.
If only.
Yeah, more importantly than a high intelligence is basically the highest nature proficiency,
Of course.
Sure.
which Hunter's Moon apparently has a +1 to.
I have a
Oh, yeah,
-1
+1?
to nature.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
And I-
-1, not a +1.
I don't have plus
Yeah.
in nature. It's just 0 for me.
Oh, 0's better than -1.
Well, yeah. I'm just. Oh
All
God.
right. All right. Well, if we are deciding to say fuck
Does
it,
anyone have anything above 0?
Not me.
Not me.
Okay,
No.
so it seems like Timmy's the best one, or Bastille is the best person to cut the plants.
Well, I can't cast guidance on myself.
Yes, you can.
I can. I can touch myself. Okay.
And I'll assist with Mage Hand. I know it's not double assist, but like I'm not
I will
touching
assist
them.
still with bless.
All right, and then I put guidance up there. So I'll put guidance on myself. And then I have to roll a nature check.
So
Yeah.
Anna will be doing the help action. You'll be doing the nature check.
Yeah, and I'll doing specifically help with Mage Hand, just so I'm not touching the plants or whatnot, and so I can be like a little bit away from them.
All right.
So advantage and guidance for the check, and if you still fail, at least you'll have an extra D4 on the saving throws.
I smoked a lot of flour in my day. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna nature.
Oh!
Let's go! Let's go!
Hang on, no.
That 20.
Roll your D4, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can get more.
23.
You are able to get 12 of them.
Let's
All
go.
right. Healthy supply.
Perfect plan.
Gerhardt is going to be very happy.
Considering I just swam in a pool of cancer, he better be.
That's a damn good idea. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Lenore walks over to a small patch of flowers, dips her hand in, and a couple of the flowers seem to almost crawl into her hands, and the vines wrap around her forearms.
Oh, well, that would have been handy for grabbing mine.
She seems to just hold them, almost cradling them as one would a child, and smiling at them.
Okay, so with the nullifying field up, does that mean I can wade into the pond with no trouble?
Not with delirium sludge.
Right.
So I do need to explain. I do need to explain this.
Okay.
With delirium sludge in and of itself, what happens first and foremost is the level of contamination, this Constitution save, the normal good stuff. But immediately upon resolving that, or in the case of neutralizing field being ignored, it shorts out all spells that are affecting that person, or that are on that person's, or on that person, effectively acting as an anti-magic thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, my character's not going to understand this, so I might lose a vial, but my character would try to fill a vial up using Mage Hand.
Yeah, as it goes to scoop in, some of the sludge gets on it and the mage hand dissipates.
Oh.
What in the hell's just happened?
I'm sorry, I really did want to explain that because that could have caused a lot of fucking confusion and issues, and I saw how that could be a big hang up for a moment.
Right, yeah. I'm glad I know that, because otherwise I'd have fucked up.
And what is it we?
Sure. Obviously, I try again, the hand disappears again, because I like to test things out at least a couple times. Just in case. Oh, Wrong button. I just wanted the. No, I want to just look at info. Sorry,
As I'm watching Anna do this, can I do I know what is going on with why the mage hand is dissipating?
You seem that, or you know what? Give me an Arcana check. Give me an Arcana check. If
Would
you're
I be?
Nope.
If you're proficient with Arcana, you can make the check as well.
Okay, I think I am proficient. Let me check real quick. I think I did put.
I am proficient.
All right.
I am not actually.
I mean, you're our monk first.
Yeah. And plus, part of the reason why I was doing this is because I was curious, or whatnot.
You
would think that
s-
the arcane hand monk would have Arcana, just as the default
you
proficiency.
picked that up
bonus.
at level 3 for monks, though.
True.
All right. So.
Oh, you mean at default?
Yeah.
I get you.
All right. So.
That's what I thought.
Anna, you notice that as the mage hand touches the sludge, it almost looks like the sludge itself is consuming the mage hand.
Huh.
What is it?
Consumes magic.
What is it, cousin?
Oh, it's joyous.
It's consuming the magic.
So not only does it have the ability to manipulate the minds of others, but it can just dissipate any incantation that you have up. Fantastic.
Interesting.
Can I?
This information could be wrong, bad in the wrong hand.
I want a vial of this.
God.
Can I?
You could just use your hand.
I don't want to touch this. I'm scared to touch the sludge.
So
That's
glad
you-
that you've developed some
Hey,
common
hey.
sense.
I already said you're not going to lose all of your limbs. What's the worst that could happen?
You
Oh,
almost
nah.
tried to just jump into the sludge. What are you talking about?
I say we cut our losses, go
I'm
towards
gonna
the
cut
fucking
off an
wagon.
inch of my hempen rope, tie it around a flask,
Oh my!
and try to fill it up.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. What would I...
I've shortened my hempen rope by 1 foot or whatnot. Tie up a foot, sorry, of my hempen rope so I can dip in one of my flasks.
Okay, okay, I dig it. I dig it.
You're damn funny, cousin.
Alright, so...
Every once in a while, I have a sense of common. I have a little bit of common sense.
Yeah, let me get a
Sure, that's what I'll call.
I've been looking too much into Pathfinder. I can't remember everything anymore.
Just
You know what? You could do either, you do either sleight of hand or performance in order to do that, or see if it's safe.
Hey, guess what? You get guidance.
Yay! Can someone assist me with tying this rope?
sure.
You
Sure.
know, assist me with the
I'll assist you with
doing
the
it safe?
rope. I'll assist you with the rope. Hunter's Moon got the guidance.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Alright. You are able to successfully do it, and you're able to avoid getting any of the sludge on you.
Okay. 1 vial of delirium sludge.
Yeah.
This
Flubber
is just fascinating.
Poiple.
This is just gonna be interesting. Sorry, I don't know what it does, but like I've been collecting vials of stuff.
I can't wait for it to come to life, grow
Rico.
teeth, and try and eat you like the fucking bread from the Team Fortress video.
Are you-
I
are you-
can't wait.
Are you gonna try to make a pool or something? With all the damn liquids?
No.
You're pretty sure you
I
sure?
want to
You want to swim everywhere.
see. I want to see. I want to maybe give it to get to some researchers in the fuck. Was it the
Amethyst
I can't
Academy?
think of it.
Amethyst Academy. Yeah.
Yeah, Amethyst Academy.
What exactly do you hope to find out from it?
You want to know what it does?
What
its
it
power?
Well, you can't defend against something you don't know. So this tells us
Right.
more about the
I mean, right.
delirium.
Okay, cousin. Now I
If we
see.
could research it, we might find a way to counter it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some good ideas. Eddie, I'm in a jar. I saw what they did to the little blue. Oh my!
Don't worry about it, Alhana. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Hell, I think everyone's worried about.
I guess no one else did, but I saw the token pop up.
Oh, I saw it. I just chose to ignore it.
I saw it too. I was just listening to my cousin.
I did not see it because my character sheet.
Some things are better left kept to
pops up
myself.
Right? Just in your little noggin to laugh at.
Okay, are we fucking piecing out of this place?
Yes.
Or do you want to keep looking at? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's fucking dip.
Yeah, Corwin approaches the queen and reaches out a ringed hand and offers it to the queen. If you would
What
like
is-
to come with me, Your Majesty?
What? Hey.
She hesitantly takes your hand as she pulls herself out of the pool.
Very Your Majesty, I will keep you safe.
hey.
Hunter's Moon looks towards Lenore, saying to her, as long as you're with us, you'll be protected. You travel with the Fist of Arwen herself.
Alright, so taking the full hour and a half to get everything out of here.
I think so.
Yeah.
So in total, doing that and getting her back to the wagon would be about 2 hours.
Okey-dokey.
And I'm assuming we're just getting the fuck out of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got what we were looking for.
And
then
a
some.
film.
And then some, yeah.
Some sludge.
Just ignore what the jar is saying.
What do you?
Well,
Jar is an abomination.
I think with these developments that the tower is going to have to wait. We need to get Her Majesty back to Drexel.
Yeah. Direction.
As fast as possible. The longer she's in the
Yeah.
open like this, the more of a target we are.
Deterring
Yeah.
you from the tower was not in the fucking plan, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
I know. It wasn't, but
Y'all just
It
had to
happened.
roll multiple fucking 20s.
Oh my goodness.
because we rock like that.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what I'm gonna have y'all do is that we're gonna do navigation checks
Okay.
Ooh.
to see if you could get through this without being spotted or harassed.
Yeah, she.
Alrighty.
So, perception.
D6s.
Perception.
Perception.
Hang on.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Perception, survival, insight, or stealth.
Okay.
Want me to reroll?
You can reroll if you want to.
I will do.
That's 21. I don't know if I want to reroll.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna keep with my 21.
I mean,
Advantage, disadvantage, it's all the same with my survival check.
okay, so we have. You know what? We have 5 successes. The other one who failed was Hunter's Moon, and that's because I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure out what the fuck her hair is doing.
I'm trying to clean the damn sludge off my suit.
You're mad that your suit's all dirty.
Ruined another damn one of these.
I
don't even have a job.
I just look and your eyebrows are doing that anger ridge.
Yeah, you just see the bright light in Hunter's Moon's eyes shine as he's squinting and trying to get this crap off him.
Alright, so y'all did your checks, so we don't have to roll for random encounters. You're able to get to the garrison. Some fucking how without triggering everything in the city. Oh, I know what that is.
We're experts in our field now.
Well, the field part is accurate.
Yeah.
We're in the field.
Alright.
In fact, Hunter's Moon is so pissed off about this because I see the token that he is just ditching the suit and is going back to the fucking cloak and shroud. He's mad.
He just kicks the door in and rants to Sprock while he's changing.
You will not believe the shit that happened to me today. Where is he?
It is still not worse than what happened to me.
I'm still sorry about the ichor, okay? Okay? But if it makes you feel any better, little brother, I may or may not have gotten my ass handed to me by a pool of delirium sludge and a couple flowers.
Did you do?
Well, funny story. You remember the Queen, right? Hard to forget.
Dark-haired lady. Yes.
Yeah, well, he kind of steps out of the way, letting Corwin pass through, and Sprock can see Lenore von Kessel. We found a straggler.
Max beard.
It is around this time that all of the lanterns are fucking scrambling. All of them are trying to secure the castle, or secure the garrison, and you see multiple people run into each other as they're trying to get to Elias. Ansem Lang actually is the first one to respond to the party, and he instinctually steals the cloak off the Hunter's Moon and tosses it over Lenore to conceal her.
You can just hear Hunter's Moon go, "Hey, you little shit!" Before he can even finish that, the cloak flies off of him, and the shroud is all that's left on him. He's like, "You know what? Fine."
This bill says you can't have anything from
Ansem points his finger at Hunter's Moon and says, "You know damn well what she means to this city. We need to make sure no one knows she's here."
That's why we brought her to you as quickly as we could.
And
we
that's
found
why
her underneath the Queen's Park Garden.
And that's why I'm covering her up. He offers out his hand to her, and about 7 hooded lanterns form up around him as they escort her into the command tower.
So So, how's Sprock doing now?
Sprock is back to how he should be, but I almost imagine Sprock having grown a little bit fond of the little arms after a day, and just wearing a normal person's shirt for the long sleeves to be flopping around.
Like a snuggie.
Yeah, Hunter's Moon proceeds to walk over to where Sprock is sitting and or just chilling. Approaches him. I gotta admit, I've missed having you around. How you feeling?
Much better. I like having my proper limbs back, but I can't lie. It was fun having the little limbs.
I'm glad.
So, how stir crazy did you go in here? Did the lanterns bore you?
You have no idea. At least I was in the city. But, oh yes. I can definitely do with getting back out in the field.
Let's say we not waste any time, brother.
Yeah, that's
Oh, by the way, I think you'll appreciate the little makeup gift that I found for you. Found a cart not too far away from the Queen's Park Garden. It's got some old weaponry in it. Might have something in there that you could use.
I can definitely check it out.
It is around this time that Elias Drexel had grabbed Corwin and asked her to start examining Lenore in some hope of figuring out the first few steps to help cure her.
Yeah, she turns to the party. I deeply apologize. I know I said I would escort you to the tower, but unfortunately it seems I'm needed here more right now. I hope that won't be too much of a problem.
Your assistance was very much appreciated, Corwin.
Yeah.
It helped a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Corwin.
We wouldn't have made it through the clock tower without you.
Indeed. And perhaps one day we will meet up and adventure again.
I would like
Indeed. Although I can't help but have some questions for you.
Such as?
Randall then proceeds to lower his shroud and take off the mask, and he says, "You remember me?
Of course I do.
Those
Even
tarot
with-
cards.
Even with the mask on, I recognized you.
Those tarot cards. I didn't put much stock in them back then, but you said that I would change, and I didn't get it. I think I do now. But nothing makes sense to me. Did you know all of it?
Not all of it, but the cards did reveal enough. And you thought it was all hocus pocus. You need more faith, young one. I guess you now have it.
My faith was provided to me in a barren field, and I had to water a consciousness from blood, my own blood. That consciousness and faith is what drives me now. And as much as it pains me not understanding it, right now, it's all I have to focus on.
As one who's not a stranger to second chances, don't waste it.
You sound like someone I know. I'll be sure to not let either of you down this time.
Take care, Randall.
You as well, Corwin. Hope you find that cure that you're looking for.
I certainly hope so. And I hope you find what you're looking for at the trick.
He nods respectfully towards Corwin and proceeds to head over back towards where the group and Sprock are.
So, where now?
You did locate the you did find the location of the Raven Eye clan. Or the Raven Grove.
I think because of our little sidetrack, I think that's as good as option as we got.
So
Wait, what is?
going to the
Heading
Druids.
to the Druid Grove.
Oh, we're going there?
If y'all want.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
wait, where are the Druid Groves?
It
Let's
is
go.
When we were at the top of the tower, we saw in the distance the cloud that looked like a raven's eye. That was the druid camp that we were going there to try and locate, because that was the last place, or
How-
those druids were the last people that Randall's fiance, wife, whichever, was last seen with.
How dangerous is the area?
I mean, it shouldn't be anything more than we can handle.
It's
I meant in
outside,
terms of delirium.
it's outside of the city, so
yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
but
be
the
speaking.
city where?
to the north of the city.
Yeah, I want to go. So let's go.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
okay.
yeah,
As
it's like
opposed-
outside the city.
Where's where's the town that we've been to a couple times?
That is to the
Emberwood?
southeast.
Emberwood's down to the southeast, yeah.
Ah, damn it, completely other direction.
Yeah, I like to go.
I'm game.
Let's go to Drew Camp.
Yeah. Maybe the druids might have um lavender.
Oh yeah, you were looking for that, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
They probably won't. Everything.
It's at this point Hunter's Moon kind of gets a mischievous smirk through his mask and looks at Sprock and says, "How about it? You want to race?"
You're on.
Alright, so do this. Alright. So Drakkenheim is kind of north center of the map that I gave you a handout of.
Okay.
Okay.
The woods to the west of Westemar is where the Raven's Eye was.
Aschaffen, right?
No, that is very far away. This is the entire country.
Oh, okay. My bad.
This is the entire country.
Oh, okay. I see where we're looking now. Yes.
So, yeah, the woods in the Dra above Drakkenheim.
Yeah, there
It's
they are.
Technically not the Ochtenwald, but it is kind of like it's kind of like encroaching into the Ochtenwald.
Okay.
Oh, so the druids are south of us.
Yeah, southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can stop by the other. Wait, the other place. Where's the
Southeast.
place we normally go to?
Southeast.
Yeah, but like,
Are you
That's
talking about the dwarves camp? Is that what you're talking about?
the place where the person who got me into the academy.
Ah.
That would
is.
be at Emberwood.
Gotcha.
Emberwood? Where's Emberwood?
Southeast.
Oh yeah. No, but Emberwood's like super close.
It is.
Yeah, I kind of would like to just go to the.
Emberwood is
Yeah.
about 5 or 6 miles out.
Yeah, I'd rather go to the.
Whereas, and then the southwest place, because it's largely south. If it's close to Ochtenwald.
But they're on opposite sides of the Drain River.
Oh, wait.
Here, let's
What
go.
river?
Yeah, you see that?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's drag you over to the map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Before we move on, what languages do people have covered?
Well, Hunter's Moon knows Common, Celestial, and, of course, Goblin.
Mhm.
Anna knows Laneshi, Common, and Deep Speech.
Okay.
Hold
Step-
on.
But still,
I said, hold on. I'm trying to look where my languages are.
bottom left of your sheet on the core page.
Bottom.
Sorry, my headphones died. One moment.
Laneshi, Sylvan, and then let me look at one of my things. I also know more. And I can speak Celestial and Deep, Common, Laneshi, and Sylvan.
Damn, son.
Yeah. Cosmic
Okay,
guidance business.
Because yeah, Sprock was learning a language while you was away, so you cut that. If I take Infernal, that would possibly help.
Sounds cool to me.
'Cause I've got Undercommon, Goblin, and Common already.
Right.
So
Shit, sounds sick to me. Ozma, you're hella muted again.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Like muffled, not muted.
I hear. When does this?
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at the Dran River, and
Emberwood is on the east
unless the
side.
plate.
Emberwood is on the
We'd
east side
need
of
to
the.
cross it either way, wouldn't we?
No,
No, we wouldn't. We would have to go out of the way. That's why I kind of just want to go to the.
Yeah,
Well,
we can literally
wait,
head
is the-
right there.
Okay, so it's wait, so it's a lot closer than Ochtenwald?
yeah, Emberwood's down here off the bottom right of the map. We're going off the bottom left of the map, the other side of the Dran River.
to
Yeah.
go to Emberwood, you'd have to cross the river, but to go to the Druid's Grove, you would not.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so it's nowhere. It's okay. So it's way closer than Ochtenwald. The way you said it made me think
Well,
it was.
the Ochtenwald is the mass of woods throughout Westemar, but it does have like small defined lines. Technically, the limits of Drakkenheim do border the Ochtenwald, but is separated. It's to describe the woodlands.
Okay, that was throwing me off because I was based off of where it said Ochtenwald versus
Yeah.
Drackenwald
Oh, I
or
see.
whatnot. So it's
Yeah.
just like I thought we were going like way far southwest.
No,
Okay.
No.
I see.
now it's Nope.
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
Nowhere near
no,
there.
No. Yeah, no. Then yeah.
Perfect. Let's go.
Screw whatever my original thought process is. I'm guessing there aren't any bridges either.
I don't believe so, no.
Outside of Drakkenheim. Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
I will post this. Hang on,
Okay.
take
Yeah. Then Druid is definitely more of a focus.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
Oh.
I was just not.
There's
There.
something I want to do.
That is
so let's
a
go.
better picture of what you were looking at in SOW General.
I'll be away from the laptop. My dog really needs to go outside.
You want to take a quick break then?
Is that
I
okay?
think that's a good
We're
idea.
at the halfway point, so we can take a quick break.
Okay.
See y'all in a few minutes. And we're back. The party seems to agree that we are going to go over to the Druid encampment and figure out what all is going there, because there may or may not be a thing that I promised a couple players there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
And I totally didn't write a small block of text for something that may happen there.
Talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. So, I can't get us to a different map, just because I don't have. I'm just gonna say it. I've taken a few shots, and I don't have the mental presence to get a properly sized map. So we're just gonna look at the handout, because the handout's pretty.
You're partied with the Boofer brothers. It's fine.
And
It literally is what it is.
Yeah,
Boofer
but the
brother
DM
also
is usually the
weird.
one that's responsible for things.
But fuck it, we ball.
I mean, look, you are a responsible DM most of the time.
being a responsible drinker. No, I'm just kidding.
Most of the time.
So, you know what? Sprock has the backstory to justify just knowing how to get to places in the surrounding woods.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like, Sprock has lived here his entire fucking life, short though it may have been.
Yep.
Much like his limbs. So
I'm still gonna try and see if I can make the thumbnail with Sprock's little baby arms. I'm still gonna see if I can.
So you it would take about 2, maybe 2.5 hours to get there, but you are able to follow the cloud formation. It is a little harder to see still, because you're seeing it from a different elevation, but you are able to follow the cloud formation to the encampment. And stolen assets.
Huzzah.
Get the fuck out of here, Gerhardt.
That happened quite.
I'm gonna get the correct Hunter's Moon token on here as well.
Fuck out of here, Hunter's Moon.
Get back here, Hunter's Moon. That's the
Okay,
wrong
wait,
one. Wait,
updated
why is that?
token?
Why is that? Why is that the? Huh. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you made it a dual token. Because that's how you rock. Like.
So, why are there multiple Annas?
Get rid of the one that's not a spear.
Good God.
There's
They
two
split
of them.
off by mitosis.
Now there's two of them. Star Wars reference.
I am infinitely more scared of Anna than I was before.
I am now too. Why do you?
Get jiggled.
No, help me.
You know what? Get rotated, idiot. Alright. You're able to navigate your way into the Raven Eye encampment. This encampment itself seems to have been the remnants of a small village that has been eventually consumed by the woods. The pond in the center seems to almost reflect the moonlight above, while also showing an odd reflection of the morning sky. There's a number of people around this encampment going about their daily business, talking with each other, and it seems as if they may be preparing for something. In the maw of the pond itself is a small shrine that Well, from where you are right now, you can't quite see who it's dedicated to. Totally not just stalling while I try to get this fucking file open. The child is trying to bribe me with Oreos. Sus. Sus.
Sus.
Child is sus.
You heard him. Eject the child.
Alright, so, what is the party's first reaction?
Hunter's Moon is taking in the scenery, looking around. First things first, who does he notice? Is there anyone here in particular that catches his eye as he's looking over the camp itself?
You don't really recognize anyone. You do know that the Raven's Eye Grove is a nomadic clan and travels all across Westemar, even towards the northern lands.
Okay. As Hunter's Moon is scanning the druid's camp, he's gonna take steps forward, and he wants to approach the detailing on the shrine to see who it's dedicated to.
Bastille's also wondering about this and joins. While he's walking, he just sees Hunter's Moon walking, so he joins Hunter's Moon.
The moon's
I was also curious about the shrine.
the moon's
Well, then come join us, guys.
Yeah.
The moon's grace envelops the shrine as you approach. A simple chest sits on the stone with marks of Arwen herself, and as you open it, you hear her voice. You feel her touch. You see the gleaming light of her arrow, the shield of brambles she wields to protect the travelers of the night. And the voice rings to you and says, "The travelers are ever more threatened by Fist. They need their guardian, and this city needs its order. Follow my light. Follow my grace. Be the guardians the travelers need, for the worshippers of fire prey upon them."
Hunter's Moon is pierced with a psychic agony as he's examining the chest, touching his temple in pain as he's listening to what the voice is telling him and the commands that it has given. And as the pain recedes, he whispers to himself as if speaking to someone else. The followers of the fire are my enemy as well.
And then you see Bastille looking. He bows his head and he says, "Yes, my mother Arwen."
I'm not quite sure what to do with that information because Anna's not a worshiper of Arwen.
To be fair,
You're another follower?
Yes, I am one of her fists.
I don't understand. I was proclaimed Fist upon my resurrection. That title was meant for me. How can there be two?
I came back to the house that night when I made sure I was safe. The kid, I came back and tried to find your body. It wasn't there. So I laid on the ashes of your house. And when I was dreaming, I heard her voice call me. She sent me on a path, but then her voice went cold for about months until now.
Until now? Are you saying to me that you were a fist before I was?
Yes.
Before I came back, her voice was silent, and she speaks to us both?
I couldn't. At first, I didn't know you were Randall. Then you showed the face and still was skeptical until I heard her voice tell me.
I don't understand. Why did you keep this from me for so long? When did you first hear her voice again?
Just about before we're coming up to this camp here.
She commanded me.
Go.
Did you hear it too?
I heard the command. And she told me that you are Randall. You are not faking, as I was skeptical of.
Everything that Randall Elron has ever done, Hunter's Moon is trying to undo.
Yes, brother.
I've spent the entirety of this new life trying to right the mistakes that I've made. The ones that I can't even remember, but the ones that I know that I have to make up for.
Yes, this is Arwen's path.
Randall proceeds to mull this over for a minute before looking towards the ornate chest as if it was beckoning to him. And he looks toward Bastille and he says, I think I have to open that.
And you also notice that Bastille's veins are glowing really bright right now.
Randall takes note of his veins glowing and proceeds to walk over to kneel down towards the chest and open it.
Inside the chest are fine raiments that seem to be dedicated to Arwen. And in a box that lies beside the chest looks like some form of enchanted fist wraps.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh.
Randall proceeds to pick up the raiments and begin affixing them to himself as he hands the wraps to Bastille, and he says, I believe that our common mother meant for us to have these.
She has gave us gifts on our path.
The party can see the stark contrast in the attire that Hunter's Moon is now wearing. The dark, shadowy, almost pitch black suit that he was wearing, the cloak, the pitch black cloak that he was, the cloak and shroud he was wearing with the luminous white inside is switched out for a completely stark, contrasted, almost bone white, armored raiments of Arwen that are lined with black and jet and silver, and it is the mask is still pitch as black with two pale blue glowing eyes piercing the night as the pale shroud and cloak appear over his back. He turns around to the party and he says, I believe we just found much more work to do.
The name of Arwen.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Honest, like, no idea what's going on. Wait, did I hear any of the... I'm assuming I didn't hear any of the voice, because I'm not, like,
No.
a worshiper of Arwen.
No.
Alhana, I'm going to send you a thingy real quick.
Sprock may have seen the glow of the shrine, but I don't know if Anna would have.
Yeah, Anna's a worshiper of Fantasia the Dreamer, so...
The only people who did hear the voice was me and
Yeah.
Huntersman.
Yeah, Spock saw the glow, he backed off. He then spotted the goblin and started to drift over that direction.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Now,
You like it?
Moose, you and I still have to go over what exactly the Raymonds do because I can't remember.
I remember exactly what they do.
Do you want to say what they are, or do you want to wait? Like, this is to both of you.
Sure. Let me pull up the message real quick so I can read it word for word.
You also have like a picture token you made?
I do have a token that I made that I just sent to Alhana.
Oh, I already-
Reactive armor. It is an armor that I just picked up that I am allowed to attune to and use as a monk. When I take damage, I can use my reaction to gain resistance to either bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, and it's treated as a magic ability.
So basically, for the next minute, anytime he takes he can use that reaction and he gains that resistance for the next minute.
Gotcha.
And
Sent me a picture, link to the...
Oh, right. I keep doing that. My bad. I know. You need the link.
I will say the reason why
You need the fucking link.
Bastille didn't think Randall was Randall even if he had his face is because I have a flaw where I'm exceptionally cautious, planning laboriously, and devising countless contingencies. So,
Yeah.
I played with it.
Character link, not just a link to Hero Forge.
It sent you a link to just straight hero. What the fuck?
Is it being a bum?
What are you doing to me?
You go to the share option and then
I
share link.
know.
Okay. Yeah, I found the thing for Timmy.
Yeah, there we go.
My raps?
Share
Yeah.
the link.
You gonna put? You want me to put them in, or are you gonna?
Well, I'll have to put them
I'll
in
actually
after
grab-
the session.
Okay.
I don't foresee us getting into a combat this session because we got an hour left. I'm pretty sure we want to talk to some of the druids.
And we got a role play now that
Yeah.
hey, Moose.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
You like it?
Love it. I love it. I love it.
so Timmy, do you want me to? Do you have the post, or do you need me to say what they do?
I would like to. You say what they do again.
All right. So those are the Thunderer's Wraps. Those may recognize where I stole these from, but I did change them a little bit. What they do is that they raise your. They are considered a. They're considered a type of clothing functionally, and they are magic item that you attune to, which raise your strength to 20, and you can activate them equal to your. You can activate them a number of times a day equal to your Wisdom modifier, in which it allows you to add 1d6 lightning damage to your unarmed strikes.
Well, you said I can use a wisdom one
You
instead
can
of the strength.
You can activate them a number of times a day equal to your Wisdom modifier.
Okay, so like I have 3,
Yeah.
so I could do it 3 times.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Strength to
Now, this is something I made, so we may have to balance it a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
The
I
reactive
can see
armor,
why.
the reactive armor as it is right now, I don't think we'll have to work on because resistance is
No.
still very situational, and you still have to take the damage to become resistant to the damage.
I am not meant to. Yeah, the goal is for me to just keep taking the punches because I just don't give a shit, and it's still a risk.
Yeah.
I forgot I want to add this detail. Moose, I want Hunter's Moon to remember when we heard the voice that my veins, that's when the veins started to glow and like pulsate, you know?
I picked up on that. I got you.
Not when I said, oh, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah, I picked up on that. I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, right. The AC unit also appeared today.
I'm so happy. And after the session, Moose, I have a question for you for role playing.
I will be more than happy to answer anything you have to ask me.
Because now I have so many questions. Now you know I am a fist of honor.
Yeah, that mind fucked me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Were you expecting that?
No, I was not.
Yeah.
I don't know how you weren't expecting it because we're basing it off the same fucking comic.
Well, the reason
Yeah.
why, okay, there's a reason why I didn't, and it's because it's just of how this was, this was Timmy's, first big character, so I thought he was wanting to do his own fucking, old god, so, holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I want you to think. That's what I wanted.
Alright.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Timmy and I have
Awesome.
been hiding that for
Awesome.
fucking months.
I know you have, and I love that you did.
You see why I'm hiding my drip? It's gonna be white.
I approve.
You see what
Yes.
You see what I'm doing?
Darwin approved drip. Let's
You see
go.
you see what I'm doing?
Uh-huh.
You're black. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm not gonna do a math, so.
Megan's medicine needs to be figured out, and I gotta get her meds real quick. So sorry if you hear some rattling. I was supposed to refill
There
it
you go,
yesterday.
Mosty.
I appreciate you. You are a national treasure.
Hopefully not one of the ones that were stolen.
Well, even if.
British joke.
British. Dude. What I love is too, you can hear the surprise in your voice when you're all playing. I was like, hee.
That floored me. It did.
I could
When I went-
practically hear Timmy's excitement when he DM'd me, hey, can I say something now?
I did. Is this my time?
I've had that written out for a few months, too.
Yes, it's
Alright.
March.
I fucking flashbanged myself because I forgot to turn my brightness down. No wonder I'm sweating. It's fucking 70% humidity right now. Did you kick our daughter? Yeah. You kicked Daisy? You kicked our goddess?
Damn.
Kick the dog. Kick the
She was
dog.
sleeping, though.
All right. So, let's see.
Oh, God damn it.
He's running.
And I was even thinking like the whole time, because I knew what your question is gonna be. Why haven't you told me?
All right.
So I had. I'm like,
So Sprock wanted to talk to the Gnoblin.
question: would Sprock know any of these people?
I'm not sure. I don't know how well Sprock would know the Raven Clan.
I know of them. I've met one or two of them. For example, the previous Raven brother we met earlier that we rescued.
Yeah. You mean the one that's traveling with you?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's get a good look at that token real quick. There you go.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
All right. So Sprock, you approach the Gnoblin.
Greetings, cousin.
he kind of jumps. What? Huh? What? He rubs his eyes for a moment, looks at you, kind of like squeezes the top of your head. It's like, no, you couldn't be. Yeah, where's the glasses? He grabs 2 beer steins, puts them up to his eyes like, Little Sprock?
Sprock, you know me?
Yes. You're... He's clearly panicking for a moment before he takes a very large, swig out of one of the glasses he put to his eyes. You can see that they were empty, but it seems that just the action itself is calming to him. Yes, we were looking for you that day. You're alive?
I sure am. I spent all of my life looking for you, looking for my clan. Oh, I'm so happy to have found you. 15 years has taken me. I finally found some of my family. Oh, I thought you were all dead.
Many are. And many of us are scattered. I joined the Raven Eye to help find them. I figured one goblin alone is not very safe, but with others, there's a good chance.
Good plan. Myself, I found some friends in the city. Randall! Yeah!
Randall turns his head after speaking with Bastille and having the vision, and his attention is sharply turned, and he makes a slight run over towards Sprock, and he just says, what is it?
You'll never believe it. I found another Moon Eater. After so many years. This is my friend, Hunter's Moon. We've been friends for like 10 years. 10 years at least. If it wasn't for him, I don't know how I would have survived. But now, I found you. I found my family.
I knew by the light of Arwen that we would find them. This is a joyous, wonderful day, brother.
He puts his hand out. He is covered in absolute filth. And he holds his hand out towards Hunter Moon. I'm called.
Hunter's Moon, Fist of Arwen, pleased to be at your service, I suppose. You're one of Sprock's family, one of his clan?
Hey, I'm still alive, little one. Hey.
How did you all manage to make it out that day? Sprock feared for years that you all perished during the cataclysm.
Well, I lived because I was in Emberwood. I was to trade some of the goods that we made.
Fortuitous it was that you went to the quiet little town that day. It must have been quite a sight seeing the city go up in flames.
He visibly shudders. I couldn't get back to the grove for a few days. The guard wouldn't let people near the city.
Yes.
How did you manage to find your way here?
Well, I met with Eowyn, the Archdruid, the Arc Raven Druid. Met with him and asked if he knew anything. I stayed with him for a few moons. Then the Raven Eye came, and I went with the Raven Eye to look for others. I went back to the Moon Eater camp and I saw signs of people there. Signs that people left. Signs that people left in many directions. But I couldn't find more than just a couple small notes.
Yes, I found notes too. That's what gave me hope.
Now that you've found a member of your family, what will you do now?
Well, I feel it is my job to send more of the Moon Eaters back to Drakkenheim. At least to Emberwood. At least then they can find each other. If I say that Emberwood is safe, they go to Emberwood.
Yes. Safe in Emberwood. That's where we've been operating out from.
I have marked Emberwood specifically under my direct supervision. If any more members of this clan manage to find their way to Emberwood, they have my protection no matter what.
Call nods and hands Hunter's Moon a small wooden crest of the Moon Eater symbol.
Hunter's Moon is kind of confused because he doesn't recognize the symbol immediately. Stows the totem and thanks Called. I appreciate that.
You find others, you show them that, and tell them Emberwood. If we have more people looking, we find more people.
Certainly will do. So good to know that I still have other family up there. And Spock just like flings his arms around him. So good to have found you at last.
Still fascinated by the conversation comes up and asks, "What's going on to Hunter's Moon?"
Brock's managed to find another one, a member of his long-lost clan.
What? I thought he was the last one. That's what you told me.
We all did for a long time. Looks like fate turned out to prove me wrong once more.
Yes.
Count for celebrations, Brock.
Indeed. There were indeed survivors other than myself. Such a happy day.
Is there more than...
Go ahead.
Is there more than just this one?
We believe so. We must find them and have them gather in Emberwood for safety.
In the name of one, I will help you find them.
I don't suppose any of your clan would be opposed to you traveling with a couple of Moon Huntress followers.
Sure, we'll get over it. Now, God may not always have got on, but we come back together. So few follow the old faith these days. And sure, Arwen and Cormac can put their differences aside for now.
Well, if they can't, we certainly will.
We will.
You just see Morrow tending to the shrine, cleaning it off.
Hunter's Moon looks towards Morrow. Hey! He gives him a thumbs up.
He nods. And
Bastille goes to help him.
but still, you would notice that he has a small wooden stick that's been carved out, and he's using it to dig the dirt out of the sigils on the shrine.
Ah, I see. How long have you been doing this?
About 10 years.
Thank you.
Archsteward Aowen says that the base of the rune should be visible to the sky.
I thank you in the name in Mother Arwen for cleaning this.
Just as a little fun roll. What does Hunter's Moon know about placing the idol in the center where it can be seen, and like the rituals that can take place?
Well, specifically, he's cleaning out the carvings on the shrine itself.
Oh, never mind then.
He is actually cleaning the shrine.
Yeah, never mind.
And then I ask the man, is there any way I can help you?
He thinks for a moment. Some moon-touched water and lavender would finish the ritual. He looks around. There may be some lavender nearby. They're usually not too far from groves. At least if they're properly taken care of.
Anna, didn't you need lavender?
Yes.
And after Bastille hears that and nods and says, I'll do that. Tells up.
Morrow hands you a small booklet and says, just follow the book. It should help lead you there. It'll tell you what to look out for.
I call Anna and... Anna.
Yeah.
I have found where...
Congratulations on the fist thing. The Fist of Arwen thing.
Hunter's Moon lets out a light chuckle and says, thanks.
And I go, you're welcome. I go, I have found some lavender. Would you like to come?
It takes you about 35 minutes to get there, but that's largely because you're trying to follow the book very closely.
Right.
Go ahead and give me 1d6 each of you.
Alright.
Each of us?
Each of the cousins.
Oh.
The family.
Well,
I
all
mean,
about that family.
we're family now too, Moose, but
6 on 3.
You're able to find 9 sprigs of lavender that are ready to harvest.
Okay. I take the 3 for myself and let Bastille have the 6 for himself.
And what was that about that water?
yeah, the moon touched water. Yeah, I was also what I was going to ask you something, but then I thought of on wanting lavender. Yeah, what is
The if you look through the book, it does say moon touched water is water that has the reflection of the moon on it when you collect it.
okay?
Oh, okay. I know where to get that shit.
Would I?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna go approach the center pond and go collect some water from there.
I was just asking, like, would I? Like, I know you're doing it.
Just to be very clear, where Sprock's, Distills, and Anna's tokens are is the water.
Yeah. Okay. Or you just roll. Okay.
We're
Leave it
in
to-
the water.
Leave it to the
That is
fish.
not-
Leave it to the
Well, that is-
fish.
That is not what I thought it was. That is not what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Me neither. But
There's enough green there that I thought it was grass.
I thought it was too.
It's partially just because of how stretched out the map is.
Yeah, I thought it was grass. I thought it was like a garden or some shit.
so I go. Did Hunter's Moon hear me and the guy's conversation?
I was standing right next to you.
Oh well, I'm dumb. Well, then you would know, and you can get the water for me. I was just gonna be like, oh, I can go up and ask you. You know?
Yeah. I was standing right next to you.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm in the role play mode. I'm just saying.
Yes, Hunter's Moon will be in earshot of the conversation, collect some of the water and hand it to Bastille and say, already got it.
Thank you. And now I have what I go to the old man. I have found what you needed.
Sorry, we're trying to get the pups to go outside real quick.
Gotcha. I'm so happy.
I'm actually gonna collect multiple vials of this
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
I
so
want to collect.
you're able to, you bring. I'm assuming you bring back the materials tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
and when you come back, he seems to be preparing a couple small vessels. One that seems to be made out of a, it looks like some kind of stone that, it looks like clay, a clay bowl, but if it was made out of, earth and mud instead.
Sorry to ask. I know what a vessel. Like I know vessel
Like a
is,
bowl.
but what's a vessel?
Like a bowl.
Gotcha.
And it seems that he's cleaning a few materials and waves you over when you approach. It's a trick. It's something that Archdruid Aowen taught me. He takes one of the sprigs of lavender and between the tips of his fingers, he presses, in one hand he holds the lavender, then at the base of the stalk and the tip of the stalk he pinches, and when he does, it starts to ignite. Puts it in the bowl, then starts mixing it as he pours the water into it. And as you're watching, Hunter's Moon, you would recognize that this is almost mimicking the effects of holy water.
Hunter's Moon gives a slight nod, and he looks over towards Bastille and he says, "It's been moon blessed."
Let's see.
He then,
Most of my.
after he finishes mixing it, he takes the stick he was using earlier, dips it in the water, then starts tracing the runes with it. And as he does, they start giving off a light glow.
As a reaction to this, Hunter's Moon's eyes glow more violently.
Why? I kind of forgot. I didn't hear. What did
It's the water, the mixture starting to glow, give off a faint glow.
He is taking the water and using that stick he was using to clean out the sigils earlier. He is now using it to trace the water into the sigils. And as he traces each one, the sigils start to glow one by one.
You really do good work.
I was taught many forms of discipline in my younger years, and Archdruid Aowen taught me how to put it to proper use.
I'd very much like to meet this Archdruid sometime.
You have?
Yes.
He is the one that...
A more personal talk.
Yes. I would like that as well.
We had a mere introduction.
He seems very focused on finishing this ritual. And as he does, the sigils of the moon and the phases of the moon glow. Then as the glow starts to fade away. There's a slight, almost invisible spark coming off of each one as the blessing takes place.
Say that again. ADHD.
Right, so as he is finishing the ritual, the sigils of the moon that are carved into the shrine,
Mm-hmm.
the light starts moving between the phases of the moon, and as the light leaves it, there's an almost invisible spark of energy that signifies that phase is ended as the blessing of the ritual takes hold.
You see Basil's veins and eyes even start to glow real purple for just that moment and stop.
Yeah, the glow from my eyes it got real fucking bright for a minute when the blessing took place, and now it's back to its normal light.
I guess so was my veins and eyes too. Single brain cell.
It should be done every season, but it seems that our Raven Eye companions have not gotten to it yet. I figured I'd do my service and help.
You do good work. I'm impressed.
I am impressed.
I do what
I thank you for doing for Mother Anna.
I do what I can to repay the kindness that was given to me.
I know that sentiment all too well. I have nothing but reverence for everything that she's given me. The second chance I've been offered alone is more than I've deserved.
I know, brother. I don't talk about it, but she also gave me a second chance.
What did you do?
Took a chance to live again. I didn't know what to do after you died.
Well, you could have gone back. You could have gone back to your work.
Amethyst Academy. I ran away from it.
Still, you had your own businesses and things that you were doing on the side that you were worrying about while we were fighting in the war. You were a private investigator, weren't you?
Yes.
So you never managed to find any more evidence on those cases that you and I were working on? We had plenty.
Tell you, I haven't had much time to think about those since Arwen has came to my life. I've been doing her work, what she's been telling me. But I did think about that when their voice went cold. I started working on the cases, but I stopped when I started working with you in this group.
I believe that if we were to have a place to call our own, we could relaunch some of those investigations that you and I were doing. With allies like we have now, could work a lot more smoothly.
Yes. Would like that, brother.
We made good coin going after some of those people.
Yes, we did. In the fights we had.
I think I've mended more broken bones than I've cared to count. And let's not forget that some of those were from you.
Again, just like you, I don't care to count.
Though, now that you mention it, Bastille, now that we're speaking fist to fist, if you ever want to have a spar, just for fun, for old time's sake.
Do you not remember our sparring sessions when I used to teach you?
I picked up a lot on how to fight barehanded because of you.
Uh,
Although,
you have become more savage since you became a fist.
it's come at a cost. I don't have the skill set I used to have.
No,
Things that came naturally to me don't anymore.
but now you use your anger as a weapon. It could be very dangerous.
I've never even picked up a rifle
You haven't?
since
I
I was last seen.
No, I haven't picked up a sword since you saw me in that battle.
The dragon.
Yes.
That damn dragon.
Yeah,
It was
at
hell that
At that point, Spock wanders over to you, having finished catching up with his clan members. Dragon? Dragon? Oh, we're gonna fight a dragon. Yes. I look forward to that.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, brother.
I do like our little brother.
I don't think we quite have the power or the numbers necessary to take on the dragon that we failed to take on.
But if I had to fight a dragon, I would fight it with you.
Although I must admit, the rematch does sound enticing.
Might have to. We might have to
Okay.
pick up our.
Alright, we're good.
Wow.
Call does
No.
say you're looking for a dragon here?
It's more or less something that I remembered. I called about the battle that me and Bastille were a part of during our time in the Hooded Lanterns, and the dragon that we encountered that was really, really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I thought you meant the grave site here.
What? What
There's
are you
another-
talking?
There's a dragon around here too.
There's a dragon grave.
Grave.
Yes,
Why
yes.
do you bring it up?
Well, I heard you talking about dragon. Maybe the dragon you wanted to kill is already dead.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Don't remember hearing anything of that dragon fallen.
Last I heard, that dragon was alive.
That's what I heard.
Just don't go near the dragon grave. Not safe.
Thank you for the word of warning.
Thank you.
So, Randall, was it your woman supposed to be here with these droids? Your
Hunter's Moon does kind of duck his head as you mention that and says, "You know, I was really hoping you wouldn't mention that."
What did Sprock mention?
Mentioning
Are you
Randall's
embarrassed?
mentioning
Is
the
she
fact
not
that
a
Randall's wife
good-looking
could be
woman
here.
or something.
That Randall's what?
wife.
That Randall's wife had the possibility of being here.
Ooh. But still, looks also surprised and looks at, who said that? Was that Sprock?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at Sprock.
Hunter's Moon
Confused.
ducks his head in a little bit of shame and says, I was hoping you wouldn't say that, Sprock."
Was this where she
Like,
went after?
you-
That was our main reason for coming here.
I know, but you can't blame me for dreading seeing her after the last time I... Look,
It would be
I
unbelievable.
just don't know how I'm ready to hear what she has to say to me. If she has anything to say at all.
It would be unbelievable to see you come from the dead. I know.
I just want to make sure that she's safe and get her somewhere where I know that she can be looked after. The queen just put a bounty up on her and there will be no stopping her.
I hear communication is good for relationships. Maybe communicate, get back together.
Anna, are you really one to judge me about communicating when Bastille can barely keep you on a leash?
Hey,
No comment.
I still tried, damn it. It's hard. Have you not seen what she does?
Come on, Randall.
You succeeded with the y'all succeeded today, so
There was more.
Hunter's Moon does start watching out and it's kind of surrendering to what Sprock's saying. He's like, you want me to look for her, don't you?
Before you died, you were so desperate to find her. So the two of you would run off. And we're here now, and there's no time like the present.
You know her just as well as I do, Sprock. You know that she's not gonna let me just come back.
You don't know unless you try.
Are we sure that we're sure that she was here?
That's what Drexel said.
And Bristol speaks up and does say, Hunter's Moon, I think you should listen to Sprock.
And we can all vouch for you that you had amnesia.
I can vouch for you that we are the fifth.
Morrow walks up to Hunter's Moon, holds out his staff, and uses it to bring attention to one of the corners of the cave. It looks as if in the stitching there is the red fletching of an arrow embroidered into it.
Hunter's Moon notices the fletching, picks at the corner of the cloak, picks up the fletching, and just kind of stares at it for a moment and just says, yeah, that's her.
What is it?
Allie was a big demolitions expert, and one of her favorite tricks was lining up tripwires with explosives and firing at the said explosive with a red fletched arrow. It was her calling card.
I remember.
It was one of many ways for us to non-verbally send signals to one another in case we needed to say something. It was a good system.
I do remember.
It does mean that she was here.
You had to use that one time when we were stranded.
I remember quite well. Hunter's Moon begins to kind of just pace around the camp, just kind of, I don't know, keeping another eye out for something that he would see that indicates where she would have gone or if she's here at all.
I'm sorry. I was shown some very adorable pictures of my puppies.
The cult is growing.
The cult is growing.
Here. Alright, what'd you ask?
Hunter's Moon is biting the bullet and just keeping an eye out for other signs of her being here, where she went, if she's here at all. Because that thing she left was a calling card. So, yeah.
And I go to Hunter's Moon and I go, sorry, brother. I didn't want to know where she went for her safety.
I told you, I told you in the event that if anything were to happen, they should come to you. You knew ways to get people out discreetly. You were my PI, after all.
I did just that.
You got them to Drexel. You did exactly what you said you would to the letter. You have nothing to apologize to me for.
I put my hand over my chest and bow.
Anna's going to ask around about if anyone has sells dream catchers.
I'm sorry, the little one had a question for me.
No worries.
That's okay.
What'd you say, Ozma?
Anna's gonna ask around to see if anyone sells dream catchers.
Why is that?
To put in windows for
Oh,
sleeping.
Give me
Like
a
that.
D6.
Okay. Worst case scenario, Anna will try and make one out of twigs and stuff.
Yeah.
but yeah, my drip is
Alright,
white. And I'm gonna put a moon on it. That's why I haven't shown.
Awesome.
Yeah, it seems that the Ollywog is actually in the middle of making one.
Oh, is that the frog guy?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you make dream catchers. Are you a Fantasia worshipper too?
I pay homage to all of them.
Do you sell dream catcher?
I trade.
Oh, what would you like for me to get a dream catcher from you?
I trade foods or arrows. If you bring either, I give.
Food or arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. How much food?
Talk to him. You get that. If you get him about a day's worth of food, he'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll drop a day's worth of rations to get a dream catcher.
He nods and says, "We'll be done in morning."
Okay, thank you.
The man next to him says, "He's an odd one, but once he starts a project, he can't stop. The only thing bigger than his drive is his hunger."
Fair.
Me looking at my satchel of spare food, knowing damn well that Ericos isn't here to eat it.
You're like, oh.
Somewhere Ericos' stomach growls.
You can't bully me for food right now, boy.
How much do you think I can reuse sprigs of lavender, out of curiosity?
I mean, but still has 5.
Yeah, what, the ritual only used 1?
Yeah.
I mean, they say that put them on the windowsills for night, but yeah.
I'm sure if you
For worship.
preserve them, they'll stand good enough.
Okay. Because then if I have 3, in case there's 3 windows, I can just put one on each of the windowsills and then keep reusing them. That was my thought process. I was just...
I mean, honestly,
What's up there?
what is his spell cap.
What are you doing,
What
Liz?
spell does he have?
I was gonna start asking people around if they've seen
Soon he'll actually start being able to growing plants.
Allison. Give people a description of her.
Yeah, I'll go with you for roleplay.
Give me an investigation check real quick.
Okay.
Can I help
10.
with that?
I can make. You can make that better. You can make that. I can make that better. I can make that better.
When
This is
it-
why I have
Knowledge.
this.
I was
Knowledge
gonna
and
say
past
if Bastille was helping with you would have gotten the 20.
Yeah, I'm helping you.
I mean, you still can. I just do this out of instinct because I can use this as often as I need to.
True. I'll help you, and if you want to use that, you can. Just whatever you want to do.
Sure. You can just help me. You can help me.
Yeah, because I think it'd be a roleplay thing, because
Yeah, because I
I
think
won't-
Bastille would want to know too.
I want to know, because I want to help you find her, you know?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I ushered Bastille over to come help me ask around if they've seen a woman by the name of Allison Kane having, red hair. I mean, normal human, just seeing if she's where she is, if she's been through here, that sort of thing.
You get to the orcs before you get an honest answer or a clear answer, and the guy says, "Red hair? About yay tall. Pretty damn good with the bow.
Damn sharp shot.
Pretty fast with the knife too, eh?"
Yeah, very.
Yes.
He seems
Okay.
distracted before the girl slaps him and says, "He's daydreaming again. I've seen someone like that. She has that real fancy quiver, don't she?"
Made out of dragon scale.
Yes.
Was it green or blue dragon scale?
Blue.
Yep, seen her.
When? When was this?
About 2 months ago. Came through here,
Oh.
left those boxes, and just said to keep an eye on it in case someone who didn't look the type went for it.
I look at Hunter's Moon and go, that's pretty recent.
The box is left at the altar.
She did
Left at
some.
the.
She did some prayers and did something to help us out purify the water.
Hmm.
I don't understand. Allie was never the religious type. She
She never talked about.
Well,
that makes no sense to me.
When we would drink after the battles,
She was a hopeful and joyous person, sure, but she was never she was not like my father.
No. How? I don't understand how this can be. She never talked.
the guy nods over and says, "Well, you're traveling with the little one, ain't you?
Yeah,
Little one's a faithful, ain't he?
of course.
Yes.
If you're longtime friends, maybe she was counting on the little one."
I look at Hunter's
She
Moon.
she knew him. They were friends. Maybe she was counting on Sprock. Yeah, maybe she was counting on you showing up, Sprock.
Is still not knowing. Looks at you and Sprock confused.
Why would? Did she know? Did she know that one of your family was here, Sprock? Is that why she left it here?
Well, we've only been here for about 5 months.
I don't know.
How long did
She's a kitten. She knew I was looking for my family.
How long was she here?
About a 10-day. Helped out with the pond, helped us gather some materials. got us a good stockpile of food and skins.
What else did she say to you?
She said that she was tracking something about the mages. So that she was trying to find something that they were doing or someone that was going with them. Didn't spread too much information. Said that she was scared of some woman based in Drakkenheim.
A woman that I know far too well. Allie, what have you gotten into?
What? Why did she do? Why?
The woman says she didn't say too much about where she planned on going, but she said that she wanted to go. Hang on, I actually do want to get the name of this place right because it is on my.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't hide it. Ooh.
I'm so excited.
I gotta fucking zoom in because this map is fucking zoomed in as all hell.
I've been waiting to pop off with roleplay.
Yeah, she said that she was supposed to go out and check what was going on in Akshaf. Something about
Okay.
the water looking off.
Where was that?
Aschaffen. It's a coastal city towards the northwest.
If she's got work to do out there, it makes sense for her to do it there. Far away from the queen as possible.
We can't let the queen do anything to her.
He looks at his bag and says, here. A little something that she made before she left. He holds it up and it's a, can't remember what it's fucking called, but it's an accessory for, archery.
Ooh.
I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's supposed to go on the bowstring itself to help with knocking the arrows.
The knot?
Oh,
Notch?
yeah, the notch.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Where's the notch on the arrow?
The notch is on the arrow.
Oh yes,
notch-
yeah, you're right. You're right.
The notch is on the arrow, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing has a name. What the fuck is it?
It does have a name. I should fucking know. I'm the hunter, god damn it.
I was about to say you're our resident hunter.
Again, well, I have hunted more with rifles and muzzleloaders, okay?
It's literally just called a string loop.
It's string loop. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I don't feel dumb no more. I'm okay.
I'm sorry, I thought there was going to be a different name.
I thought it was gonna have its
me
own
too.
unique little name to it, you know?
I thought it did too, because most of it does.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just okay.
It's a very well-made loop, and it seems to have just the ever so slightest enchantment on it. I have a hard time seeing the center of the string at night, so she made it so it would glow for me. And if she's that important to you, maybe you should have it instead.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you remember anything else she said before she left? Did she mention perhaps mention the whereabouts of a child?
Never said anything about a child. That's something about a girl, though.
What do you mean? Elaborate on that.
What girl?
Elaborate.
Refuse to say a name, but says that there's some girl going out to college. No,
Wait,
no,
you
you
said
big
refuse-
idiot. She said academy.
Wait, the Amethyst Academy?
Possibly.
Hunch.
I try to avoid the people in the fancy robes.
I look at-
Moon is kind of taken aback by this as he looks towards Bastille.
I look at Hunter's Moon 2 in disbelief going. I say, why would she be at the Amethyst Academy? Is she Mageborn? Mageborn?
She may be Mageborn.
I
And if that's
know.
the case, I understand exactly why Allie left her at the Amethyst Academy. The
And
Queen would not risk fucking with let's say a Nightbreeze.
And I was about to say, actually, that's actually exactly what I was about to say. I look at, because Bastille worked with Lizzie and Nightbreeze, and he looks at Hunter's Moon, and he tries to assure him and says, they're safe there. They would never mess with my old employer.
Each of you give me a d6.
What's it?
Each of you give me a d6.
Okay. My internet went out. I'm using data.
I don't think that command actually went through.
My internet went out, so I'm using data. So my laptop went dead.
You want me to roll for you?
Please. Is that okay?
You know what?
That's
No,
cool.
fuck you.
All right, fuck you too.
All right. So, because we got 3 fucking 5s.
Oh shit.
You all do hear the howls as the moon reaches its highest point. And I think that's where we'll end the session.
Oh shit! Again.
Oh, not again!
Again.
Not again!
Not again, dude. Not again. Yeah.
Same shit, different day.
Wait. What do you mean same shit? Wait.
Another fucking
Because
cliffhanger.
last time they let me on you, Gerhardt on a cliffhanger because Lenore is still alive.
You son of a bitch.
So this time we had a cliffhanger again. That's why Moose said, "Yeah, same shit,
Not
different day."
again.
And now you have to wait 2 weeks to figure out what the howling was.
That's fine.
I'm nervous to ask you a question.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's
so
part
you
of
know
the
how
country.
much?
Give us these
You know
blessings.
how much?
Yeah,
know
we
how
got
much
the blessing. We're
fit
good,
your
right? Shit.
You know how I'm a fist of Khonshu, right?
Fist of Arwen, but sure.
Fist of Arwen. My bad. I thought Moon. Okay, same dick.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, you're both good
No,
at
no.
fisting Arwen.
No. This is not Decrepit Bird Daddy. This is Antlered Moon
Hey,
Mommy.
You said same diff the other day about this. You don't give me shit.
As much as I want. What's your
And
question, Slime?
with that, I'll say good night. Thank you for watching. And remember, someone loves you.